All right, on today's practice, we're going to delve a little bit more into the breath, which might sound like we're learning nothing. but I've just read my second breath book in the last month, and reading all the stories of the science over the last 100 years and thousands of years, from going back to Chinese medicine and yoga theory, just feels like, in a way, breath is answer to everything, and in a preventative health sense. So I figure there's no amount of practice we can do that ignores the breath that's useful. So whatever else we learn, we have to integrate our breath into that practice. And breath is the way that we can have a conversation with our body. We can't look inside our body with our eyes. So our breath is the way that we get to see what's going on. So we'll do some simple breath practices, and I would invite you through the whole practice today to see if you can breathe primarily through your nose rather than your mouth. And yes, reading so many studies about this, all kinds of sports studies and medical and science things over the years, and it feels like this might be a key to so many things, to asthma, to sleep apnea, to snoring, all kinds of things that our bodies kind of show us that we're not breathing the way that we could be. A functional breath, a deep breath from our belly, breathing the way animals do, breathing the way babies do. For some reason, when humans become 5+ years old, we start breathing in a way that doesn't work that well for our health. So as always, let's just start by maybe closing down our eyes. Just give ourselves all the time we need to land into the practice. You might like to bring your attention to the feeling of your feet or legs on the floor. Take a bit of time to make sure your body is comfortable. Sit bones connect to a block or a chair, whatever way you're sitting. Just to raise them up a little higher than the knees, allow the spine to be long. You might tuck your chin a little, allow the neck to extend away from the spine, crown of the head lifts up, shoulders drop down. As always, let's take our arms down by the side. Inhale to lift the arms up. Feel like we're inviting new energy into the body. Inhale to grow tall, and then turn the palms. Feel like everything is sinking down, elbows, shoulders. Empty out the lungs. Let's inhale to rise up. Breathing through the nose. Exhale, side out. One more time. Let's inhale to lift up. Turn the palms. Let it go. Let's bring our left hand to our heart center, right hand down to the belly. Before we try and change anything, let's just notice what our breath is doing, get a sense for how fast or slow it is, how deep or shallow, how regular or irregular. We just allow our mind to become the watcher, to notice what's going on. Without trying to change it, without trying to judge whether it's good or bad. We always start exactly where we are. If we feel like we're quick to judge, if we feel like we're quick to criticize, tell ourselves we're doing it wrong. Just notice that as well. Bring your awareness to whether your mouth is open or closed. And if you can, take both your inhale and your exhale through the nose. While we take the inhale, feel the lower belly expand. And as we exhale, hand moves back towards the spine. Upper hand should be fairly still. Let's see if we can expand from this belly breath by just bringing our attention to our rib cage without moving our hands. See if we can widen the rib cage, expand the breath into the side part of the body. And now let's do the same, trying to send the breath around our spine. See if you can envision oxygen moving all around the spine, up to the neck, the back of the shoulders. Lungs expanding out. Generally, we only use 10 to 15% of our lung capacity. So let's just get a sense for the feeling if we expand out, move into all these other parts of the body, allowing our lungs to extend and expand. You might remember that our lungs, if you took them out of our body and spread them out, are the size of a tennis court, around 70 square meters. Which seems quite an unbelievable fact, but just shows that there's all this space that we can use. When we hold a lot of stress in our body, quite often we just don't allow our lungs to expand and send the oxygen, the energy we need to every part of our body. We become small, we become tight, we become sore and stiff. So this conversation we're having with our body today, we are seeing if we can send this oxygen to every cell in our body, 37 trillion cells. Our cells are hungry for oxygen, hungry for new energy. We might not feel it all the time in our mind. Our mind might be closed, consumed with grief or sadness. When our mental element is out of balance, we often just have the same repetitive thoughts, the same obsessive thoughts roaming through our head all through the day. We don't quite know why, how they got there. We might not know how to get rid of them. But through this idea of breathing, we can bring our attention to them. And maybe just a simple act of breathing will help move some of these thoughts away. maybe without us even noticing. You might bring your attention to your shoulders. Have they crept up at all? Can you relax the shoulders down? Throughout the day today, whenever you can, see if you can just bring your awareness back to your breath. It might be whenever you hear the mindfulness bell, whatever that might be for you. It might be an actual bell, or it might be a word like Donald Trump. Whenever you hear Donald Trump today, just bring your awareness to your breath. Breathe through the nose. Allow the belly to expand. Allow the lungs to empty out. I think you'll probably hear Donald Trump quite a few times today. So if you can use that name as a trigger for your mindfulness, for your breath, you'll be bringing healing into your body. Sometimes turning something that might not make you think of healing straight away into a little reminder. It's a great way to allow just a little bit of attention to come to this autonomous action of breathing. It happens when we don't think about it, but it can also happen with our conscious thought. Any time of any day, we can bring a sense of calm into anything we do. As we breathe in, our breath is deep. Slow. Natural. We bring a small smile to the corners of our mouth. We bring ourselves into the present moment. Knowing this is the only moment. As our monkey mind tries to take us off planning our future, planning our day, planning our lunch, planning our happiness, we just come back to the breath. Realize that the only place we can be happy is right here and right now in this moment. Can't really plan for it, but we can choose to just enjoy our breath, enjoy our smile, enjoy a sharing practice. All right, you can slowly take the hands down, just rest them on the body. Let's roll our shoulders, just draw the shoulders up into a big shrug. Maybe come back the other direction. Let's draw our hands into our heart center. Feel like we're drawing the energy into the center of our body. You might like to bring the attention between the shoulder blades and just relax them down. Palm presses into palm. Let's inhale together. Exhale, let's take the hands out right to the sides. Flex the wrists. Take a breath. See if we can, as we bring movement into the body, keep the breath just coming through the nose, not the mouth, throughout this practice. With every movement, we just bring our consciousness back to just watching the breath and watching what happens. As we hold a difficult stretch and we get a sense for our arms maybe aching, our mind telling us to move, our heart rate speeding up. Maybe we just notice what can happen when we stay in our breath. Let's inhale, draw the hands back together. Palm presses palm. Drop the shoulders. Let's bring a little movement into our neck now. We're going to extend our right arm out, palm facing up. Turn our neck to look towards the arm. And we're going to rotate our thumb forward and all the way around, maybe 360 degrees as we look away. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, we slowly turn the neck and look away. Turn the palm all the way around. Let's inhale back. Turn the head back towards the palm. Turn the palm up. Exhale. Turn the palm and turn the neck away. Inhale. And can we do this keeping our breath through our nose? Slowly rotating the arm, turning the neck from side to side. Let's drop that right arm down, left arm lifts up, take the palm to face up. Turn the face towards the hand. So inhale together. Exhale, turn away and rotate the arm. Inhale to look back. Exhale to turn. One more time. Let's take the hand back to the body. Just roll the shoulders again. All right, we're going to stand up now and just move into a little bit of a wider shoulder rotation. Take a moment to find our feet and their connection to the earth. You might lift up the toes, place them back down. Just explore each corner of the foot, pressing through the heel, the ball of the foot, the outside arch. Arms can be heavy, hanging by the side of the body, knees slightly bent. We're going to inhale to take our arms in opposite elbow, take them above the head. Sink down through the heels. Take a breath. Let's take the hands straight up now, shoulders heavy. So feel like your fingers are reaching up, but your shoulders are dropping down. It's quite a strange feeling. Take a breath. Let's drop the elbows down. Slowly feel the hands being pulled towards the back of the body. Chest is open. Drop the shoulders down. Take a breath. See if you can keep that sensation of breathing through the nose, even while moving. Let's drop the elbows into the sides of the body, palms facing up. You might have felt your shoulders creep up, drop them down, sink through the heels. Knees are bent. You might feel your leg muscles switching on just a little, the adductor muscles in your thighs, glute muscles. Press through the toes. Take our hands out wide again. Take a breath. You might feel your heart rate speed up just a little. Stay in the breath. And then wrap the arms around each other. Creep the fingers around so you can find your shoulder blades. And when you get there, just come back to that belly breath, expanding through the belly. All right, we're going to try and move through all those different shoulder movements, moving with our breath. Let's inhale to take the arm into opposite elbow. Exhale, drop the shoulders, fingers point up. Inhale, drop the elbows down, shoulders drop. Exhale, elbows come into the side, palms up. Inhale, press out to the sides. Exhale, wrap the arms around. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shoulders drop, fingers high. Inhale, drop the elbows, big W. Exhale, elbows coming to the side. Inhale, push out to the sides. Exhale, wrap your arms around. This time, let's see if we can bring our attention to the belly, expanding the belly and the rib cage as we breathe in. Exhale. We drop the elbows, expanding through the rib cage, expanding through the belly. And we sigh out as we draw the elbows in. Inhale to push out both sides. Ribs expand out. And we exhale. Empty out the lungs. Take a moment. One more time. We inhale to lift up. Ribs expand out. Exhale, fingers up, shoulders drop. Drop the elbows. Inhale. Ribs are wide. We exhale, elbows into the side. Inhale to push out both sides. Belly expands, ribs expand, and we sigh it out. Let's Just shake it all out, let it all go. A lot of work in our shoulders. And we're going to tap across our lung meridians. Our metal element is our lung and our large intestine lines in the body. And they start just under the collarbone on each side. Let's tap down the lung line. Maybe tap a little on that elbow crease, both sides. Keep going down the inside of the arm to the wrist crease, the palm. Turn the hand over, come back up the outside of the arm, back of the shoulders, back of the neck, across the front of the chest, front of the arm, just all the way down the lung meridian. Turn the palm over, come back up the outside of the arm, back of the shoulder, back of the neck. And we'll come back to the front of the chest. We're going to draw in our elbows and loose fists, curling the spine. Take a breath. Let's inhale, breathing through our nose. Exhale to open the chest out. Inhale, drawing energy into the body. Exhale. See if you can sigh out through your nose. Inhale through the nose. Feel the belly expand, ribs expand. Exhale. Inhale, drawing energy into the body. Exhale. Let's keep our chest open and take another inhale through the nose. And then we exhale to reach forward, curl the spine, chin comes into the chest. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to reach forward. Inhale to open up. Exhale, reach forward. One more time, we inhale to open up. And we let it go. All right, we're going to do the practice of the Tibetan 5 rites today. Get some movement through the body. Let's see if we can take that learning of the nasal breath and the belly and rib expansion into our physical practice as well. Let's take a moment to settle, allow everything to sink down. Let's slowly inhale to raise the arms up by the side, drop the shoulders down. We're going to take 7 repetitions of each of the rites today. But if you need less, take less. There'll be plenty of time for the body to rebound and reset between each of the rites. Take a breath. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, we slowly turn clockwise direction. Keeping your eyes focused towards the screen as much as you can until you need to turn. If you feel dizzy, stop at any point. We meet back in the center, turning our palms into heart center. As we come into stillness, you may remind yourself I have arrived. This is my goal. We're going to come down all the way to the floor now, lying all the way down onto our backs, extending the legs out. Let's take the arms by the side of the body, palms pressing down. You might tuck the chin a little and elongate the neck. Just feel the neck long, connected to the spine. Second right, we're going to lift the legs and the upper body, the head and shoulders, without bringing tension to our neck. So we need to engage our core muscles in our abdomen. Let's side up. Inhale. Lift the legs, lift the head and shoulders up. Bring the legs up as high as you can. You can bend the knees if you need to. Exhale, take the legs down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale down. Bring your awareness to your breath and just see if you're still able to breathe through the nose as you bring the movement into the body. If you're finding any stress in the lower back, please bend the knees. We inhale to lift. Exhale. Let it go. One more time. And just allow everything to melt down. Let's prop up onto our elbows, slowly lift up, roll over our knees. Let's come up into a tabletop position. We're going to tuck our toes at the back, take our sit bones down and just have a short toe squat, a little bit of sensation into the base of the body. Come back into the breath. Let's lift the tailbone up. Take our hands to our lumbar spine. Inhale to grow tall and lift through the crown of our head. Neck is long. Exhale. We lean back. Let's see if we can keep the breath through our nose. Inhaling to grow tall, pressing through the toes, pressing through the legs. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale, sighing it out. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, lean back. Let's bring the hands down, back into all fours. Sweep the hands behind and drop the forehead all the way down. To your right here, you might again feel that expansion of the in-breath into the belly, into the thighs, into the side of the body. Get a sense of the connection to the earth. Slowly walking our hands forward. Let's drop back onto the sit bones. Extend the legs out in front. Heels to the floor, and bring the hands down by the side of the hip bones, palms pressing down. Next right, the fourth right, we're going to lift our knees and our torso up as we press through the heels, press through the hands. Let's sigh it out. Inhale to press and lift up. Exhale, let it go. Bring the hips back in between the hands. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Find your own rhythm here, moving with the breath. Can we keep that breath through the nose even as we work through quite a strong exercise like this? One more. Let's draw our feet in towards each other, soles touching, knees are wide. Wherever your mind is taking you, just draw it back to the breath. Breathing through the nose, expanding the belly. Let's cross the feet over, roll over the knees. The last of the 5 rites, we take the hands shoulder width, extend the legs out underneath us, drop the hip bones down. And then we're going to tuck the toes and inhale to lift the tailbone high. Exhale, drop the pelvic bone down to the floor, making sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale. Pelvic bone to the floor. Find your own rhythm, moving with the breath. Whenever you need to, please just come down to the ground. And just slowly let everything melt down, surrender into the floor. You might like to wiggle a little from side to side. Just allow all your energy to accept the support of the earth. Slowly walk the hands forward. We're going to press ourselves up, come up all the way into a standing position. Practice today, we're going to finish with an energizing breath. It's Wednesday, it's US election day, it's the first day after a long weekend in Melbourne. So much going on in the world as always. So we'll finish with the Tibetan breath of joy. This is a stair-step breath, which essentially just means 3 inhales in a row, the belly, the ribs, and then the chest, feeling the breath move from where we store our energy low through the body. So it's bringing the energy up towards the head. So you might start just by rooting down, feeling the connection to the floor. I'm just going to start, join in whenever you feel ready. And we'll just do this breath for maybe a couple of minutes, as long as we need in order to just get our energy moving for the day ahead. So inhale, 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 and then let it all go. Whenever you're ready, just allow yourself to come back to stillness. You might allow just that hint of a smile on the corners of your mouth, allowing your energy to settle. Let's bring our hands together. Let's finish our practice in gratitude for the shared energy of practicing together, and for that decision of just prioritizing practice in our life and into our day today. Please remember, whenever you hear the word Donald Trump, mindfulness bell, bring attention to your breath, breathing through your nose, expanding your belly. May it be the beautiful sign that we just spend the entire day in mindfulness today, maybe tomorrow as well.